Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Rashmans, and welcome back to another video. And today, oh man, my chair is gonna be squeaky. Okay, I'm gonna be reacting to some of my first videos and kind of comparing them to more recent videos, yelling about all of them because we all know that I'm not too good at this game. But here we are. Before we actually look at any videos, however, I do want to show y'all off some of my first wins, and by that I mean I didn't actually record them, but I did take screenshots of them way back when, like back in February. I wasn't a day one player, but I did uh, play in the first month, and I wanted to show y'all what those wins looked like. And I was a Lifeline main from the beginning, so y'all know that I've been at this for a while. Um, so here's one of them. It's here. It exists. It is 1 kill, 437 damage. What even? I don't even. Do y'all know how long I had that skin? That skin for Lifeline. It was so long. I had that skin from basically season 0 up until season 3. Because in season 3 they dropped the Lifeline skin, the lava one. Oh man. And here's another one. This time with 500 big damage, 500 damage here. 3 kills this time. Though the Wraith was doing 1,300, which is so quirky. 123 damage. Quirky. Wow. Okay, so this one. This was an actual screenshot. Peep the old UI for what champions look like. So if you weren't here from day 0, basically, this is what it looked like before they updated it and just had the banner. I remember being super hyped about this one. The Bangalore in the middle is actually the person who introduced me to Apex. Unfortunately, I don't play it anymore, but they did introduce me to it, so I'm pretty hyped that they did that for me. And yeah, this was exciting. This was an exciting game for me because not only did I get 3 kills and 451 damage, but I actually did the final kill of the game, and I was like really hyped about that. I think I like back when this happened, I think I put up like an Insta story on my personal account and was like, "Man, I have so much adrenaline doing this." Oh, that was from early pandemic Zoom when I was like, you know what? Let me just put this as my Zoom background. Anyway, let's go actually into some of my season 2 videos. Now, the fun thing about this, about being a YouTuber, because I first started uh, my YouTube channel, sort of season 2. Even though I did make YouTube videos before then, that would be another video reacting to my very, very first videos, but for the sake of this channel, we're gonna react to the ones that are from Apex. My first videos from Apex. Now, the first video I ever released was season 2, and it was this video for Shoddy Snipes.
Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Rash Events. This is, I guess.
Um, now the quirky thing about this is at the time, I did not live record, if that makes sense. I recorded things, but I didn't use a mic. I didn't say anything. I didn't. So, for the first couple of videos that I made on this channel for Apex, I did not dubs, but like I basically commentated over them, kind of like what I did for the last couple of ranked videos. So, a quirky little you know, uh, full circle type beat. There we go.
My first video? I don't know. We'll see what happens with this channel. But I got some gameplay for.
And for some reason, I think at the time I didn't have these earbuds. I actually had another pair that broke eventually, but I think I just did this and talked right into the mic like this or something. Like I don't know why I did that when I could have just adjusted the volume, but whatever.
Apex Legend. Um, these are my first 2 Shoddy Snipes wins.
Also, I feel like I should note that for a lot of the first videos that I made, like did not have the headset that I use now when live recording. I was just using normal like earbuds, so there was like a lot of white noise.
There's a new mode that came out with the Wraith event. Honestly, I did not do that much. I cut up the footage so that it would be less looting and more you saw what I did in combat, which is not that good, but we don't need to talk about that. Oh, right. This is me getting
Oh,
used to
remember when the PK was on the ground? That's
45%
crazy.
decrease in ammo.
This was also before I did anything fancy with the controllers. I didn't change up any of the layout. I did not play claw. So I'm pretty sure this is like 100. Like this isn't even. I think this is like 80 FOV, like 70 FOV, or something.
Audio is pretty important with this.
I didn't use.
I don't want to sound like a.
I didn't use like 110 FOV like I do now. It's crazy.
Sweaty player, but like it's kind of important. And generally, since I play in like quiet environments, I don't need to worry about communicating with them other than pinging, so I listen.
Also, oh my. Hold on. First of all, so many things wrong. ADSing with a shotgun. Why was I ADSing with whatever? I was ADSing with the EVA 8 for some reason that I do not know. I ADS with a lot of guns for a very long time. I didn't start hip firing until like season 5 when I first started playing with fire. So anyway, also other thing, you saw that stacking or floating or whatever it is. Now I have it set to stacking, but for some reason, because I remember at the launch of the game, I watched game ranks, and they were like 10 things that the game doesn't tell you, and they were like, set it to floating or whatever it was, whatever that setting is, because whatever, I don't know why, which is stupid because you can't calculate how much damage you've really done if it's floating like that instead of stacking where it already does the math for you. Whatever.
Surprisingly enough, I did the least amount of damage in this game.
Also, for the longest time, I refuse to use anything above like a 1 times on pretty much any gun, including snipers and shotties. Like in this,
I felt like I did a lot, so I guess that's what matters. Oh, I don't know why I did that. That was just. Anyway.
Oh, I hit two nasty shots into the air, into the blank air next to that wraith. That is, ooh.
Yeah, that was a separate team, by the way. This team is different from the Watson one, I should say. Oh, this upcoming thing, I don't know how I did it.
I just walked into that ledge.
Especially with like a 1 times like sight, but I did it. I didn't get the kill credit, but you'll see what happens in a moment when I can rush over there.
Not me being impressed by me hitting 1 shot with a G7 with a hollow sight. Okay.
Bloodhound here.
Why am I ADSing? Stop. That Bloodhound, look at that. I had like, what, 30, 40 HP left? That Bloodhound nearly killed me by principle of them having a G7 because I just refused to hip fire with an EVA 8. Whatever. This is gonna be a pain in the butt to edit.
Our lifeline there got the,
Look at that! Look how fast the G7 used to fire. I spammed that thing. What? How did we let... And it was a sniper back then. This was before the G7 was a problem, by the way. I feel like context. The reason why the G7 wasn't that popular and why I preferred it, actually, was because of the faster fire rate. But it did a lot less damage than something like the longbow. And at the time, the longbow was like the king of snipers in Season 2. Because it was just so good. It was literally... You could do so much damage with it. Okay. Yep. Spooky season 2019. Hey, what's up, you guys? And that white noise alone is sort of why I mentioned earlier about like me not having many. I was pretty unequipped when it came to recording because I was using headphones like this for recording, and yeah, like this was a long time ago before I had to like sort of work it out with my parents and be like, hey, can you guys be quiet while I record, um, so that there won't be a whole bunch of white noise because unfortunately, for better or for worse, all my mics, even the ones that I have on my Astro headphones, pick up not white noise per se, but like background noise. So, but oh my goodness, my mouse is bugging.
Welcome
Also,
spooky season, I guess.
yeah, that was a weird thing with my old microphone as well. My old headset was, um, sometimes the audio would just not record, like it would cut out.
I have the footage of that, but
Also, look at how small the roster used to look like. Oh shoot, I don't think I showed y'all what the old thing used to look like. Whatever, the old character select screen with the old profiles. But look how small this looks like back then, and now we're on season 7. It's like 3 rows of 5, dude. And I know it's gonna keep growing. Like I know the character roster is gonna continue to grow, which is crazy.
then you
Uh, hold on.
Skull Town. And I don't know how to feel.
I miss when World's Edge used to look like this. I get it, right? I get it. In season 4, they were like, let's put Revenant in. He was a simulacrum from Hammond, and Hammond's like an evil corporate entity. And as all corporate entities do, they mess up the environment, and that's what they did with World's Edge. I mean, more than already what Epicenter was with Bloodhound's whole backstory. But I digress. And then they were like, what if we made everything red and horrible? And like, yeah, I mean, it's not like that's not happening. But I'm just saying, I kind of missed when it looked like this. Because at least, capitalists, um, capitalism's attack on nature in season 3 was like aesthetic, But after, in season 4, it was just depressing. And it was like, oh, lava. Not that I don't like World's Edge. I mean, I prefer to play Olympus now. I tend to like the newest map more than any of the previous ones, which is weird because it's like before, like I loved King's Canyon, but then when World's Edge dropped, it after like a couple weeks of adjustment, I was like, I love World's Edge. Same thing when it like got destroyed, I still loved it. And then when Olympus drops, loved it. Like I even preferred season 5 King's Canyon over season 4 World's Edge. So I don't know. I have a weird preference for whatever's the newest thing. Hold on. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Alright, big fella, let's crash this.
Oh, I wanted to be such a quirky little YouTuber. There we go.
Peacekeeper. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even really like the Peacekeeper, but it did that. It did that.
This is 2019. I feel like you should mention because I wanted to be a quirky YouTuber. I was into TikTok before it was. I'm not even trying to say this as to be like, oh, I'm like quirky. I'm saying this just for context. I was into TikTok in 2018, before it got as popular as it is now. Before people were like, oh, I'm gonna send you this TikTok, whatever. So I was there during all the old trends, like the Tracer meme, the hit or miss meme. I was here when that blew up, but also a little bit before that. I was here when they used to do like these really long lines of duets of people just adding and trying to make it more ridiculous than what it was. So that was something that I was into. And then slowly over time, TikTok got popular, and it's as popular as it is now. But yeah, because of that, I wanted to be quirky, and put that in here. It's painful. Also, a couple other things. Look how big the old shields looked like. The bars for the shields. And also, when base R99 was...
Remember, kids, don't bully other people.
was 18 rounds and not 20 before they nerfed it. Also, okay, so this thing, you might be wondering, why are you playing copyrighted SpongeBob music? And it was because when I first started watching YouTube, not watching YouTube, when I first started watching like Apex YouTubers, I watched a lot of like iTemp, I watched a lot of like Sorkobi and whatnot, and I still watch like iTemp sometimes, but you know, it's not like super common for me now, but I digress. And you know how in iTemp's videos, when it gets close to the end, when there's a win, he tends to play like a certain music cue, a little soundtrack to hype you up. That's what I tried to do because I want to be quirky, and I want to be like, oh, I don't take myself seriously. Let me just play SpongeBob music instead because I'm quirky like that. Whatever. When Lifeline used to have fast heals, that was quirky. I really miss when Lifeline had fast heals. And you might be wondering, why are you playing clown music? You'll see in a moment. I thought I was popping off this game, man. I should have thirsted those 2 kills so I had also, I feel like I should say, again, my sensitivity was at default at this time. I didn't up my sensitivity for hipfire or ADS until like season 5 and 6. Season 6 I upped my hipfire ADS. Hipfire ADS? Hipfire sensitivity, there we go. I was trying to be extra, and then I realized... Alright, you know... Oh, I have no idea. It's always my hubris that's my downfall. I feel like I should say that. Season. Again, this was before I hipfired. If I hipfired, I might have been able to survive this, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, this was also me trying to wall bounce. I can kind of do it, but not on command. And I definitely can't be fancy with it and like run in a straight line and then quickly pivot and turn in a wall bounce and then be on my merry way. Anyway, wow, I thought this has to be one of my favorite like Apex moments in history. Hey, Brave. Cause like for some reason I think I was ready, I was safe to be res like so long, and my third just didn't do anything. And then the Octane got knocked early, but I can't blame him. It's whatever. And then like the Wraith did this whole thing while I was talking to this enemy Wraith. I mean, I wasn't talking, but I was communicating with this enemy Wraith. So.
1 second. We got this.
I'm not. I don't know why I didn't hit fire on that. I'm sorry. Anyway, hold on. Anyway, but I don't even have. Shout out to Flame45634 for that cute little moment there.
I'm looking. Are we getting the memeage?
We're getting it.
Oh, this was also me like freaking out a little bit about Loba lore. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure I'm one of the first few, not like, I don't want to say like I named Loba lore, but I remember like I was like, oh, Bangaloba sounds horrible. And I was like, oh, Loba lore. But not only that, but I hopped onto the ship very quickly. I remember being like, I didn't even know it existed, and then I read like the loading screen lore for this season, and I saw Bangalore's 3 loading screens worth of stuff to say about Loba, and I was like, okay. The Fighter Fright music pack, I thought that one slapped pretty hard, and I was pretty happy that they reworked it to make it a little more cool. I was kind of sad that they didn't do the same for the Holiday Bash, but like you can't really fix perfection. To this day, though, I still think that Bangalore, Watson, Loba, and the Holiday Bash music packs are the best. Also, Lifeline. Lifeline's a very close like fourth, because I didn't actually get it because I think it came out with the Iron Crown event or something like that. And obviously, I was not gonna buy a music pack. So anyway, but what else? I was gonna say, oh, Horizon and Ascension's music packs slap pretty hard as well. Ramparts is pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's like I can listen to it on loop for hours. I remember there was a time when like Loba first launched, I was obsessed with her music pack. Like I just wouldn't stop listening to it because it just went so hard.
Can't wait to be a spooky little man.
There's gonna be like just 10 different little bugs and spiders and dead men and what are they called? Supply bins. It's gonna be great.
I was genuinely scared. I was genuinely scared at that. So
Queer people,
yeah.
etc., etc.
Also, look at what the damage, not damage, sorry, the challenges were before they changed it. What in the world was that? Why was it dude, that literally, like, doing these original challenges took me the entirety of the time that I played online. And normally I spend, like, 3-ish hours on Apex every night. Like 2 to 3 hours. And like these things took like those entire 2 to 3 hours. And I remember like, and now it only takes around like an hour to do those daily challenges, and then I can chill out. But like, dude, I don't even, what was that, man? I'm really glad they changed it back because I don't know what was up.
This is so fun.
God. Oh God. Ah! Ah!
I can't remember. Like if we're ever 3 stacking, right? Me, y'all haven't met Alice yet, but me, Karina, Connor, Alice, or Fyra, or Razor even. It is always there's always a tangible fear in me whenever someone's driving from that friend group, because we're gay, and I think we all know that gay people can't drive, and this is proof. Remember, I have to grind ranked tomorrow. I don't really want to do it. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, Lifeline. I don't think they're gonna nerf her. I just feel like, you know, her thing is very strong. Her res is so strong. I remember when they first introduced it in the Season 5 patch for Lost Treasures. I remember just being so hyped because it was like, oh, Lifeline's useful again. And maybe she's a little too useful. Honestly, I think I'll stay away in the future from ranked videos. Mainly because ranked, I don't know, ranked just it doesn't feel like a fun thing to edit for. Especially because once I get into higher tiers, you know, I become silent basically, and I can't really talk outside of communicating with teammates. So yeah, unless I'm like 3 stacking with someone, I'm probably not gonna record it. But yeah, that was me yelling at my old self for I don't know how many minutes, probably even an hour. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to edit. It's fine. I'm probably gonna leave this relatively unedited, just for my own sanity. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know these past few weeks have been a little stale. I apologize for that. Not next week, but the week after that, on January something, 3rd or whatever, or the 2nd, I should say. We're gonna start off with a bang. I have a couple 2Ks to show off. Hopefully soon after that, I can record with some people, and then we can have like sort of like a cool little style of video where I'm doing little fun clips while also probably not sweating out because I do horrible whenever I queue up with friends. I don't know why. I think I just get distracted. But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was nice to walk down memory lane with y'all. Yeah. Yep, okay. Well, I don't think I have much else to say, so, as always, like, subscribe, share if you... So, like, subscribe, share the video if you wanna, there we go. Of course, you're never under any obligation, and as always, see you next year. Yeah, okay, cool, bye.